Good morning, adventurers.
Good morning, y'all.
It is officially 2025, and we are starting the year by buying a brand new RV.
Not bad at all. All right, full disclosure, we kind of stole it.
Here's to starting the year with a good old-fashioned hijacking. Gosh, you guys, this weather! Yesterday was like in the 40s, and now it's like 10 degrees and crazy windy.
Yeah, our car's an ice cube.
I think my hair is literally frozen.
Is it?
It's like crunchy.
We were out there for 5 seconds.
Ah! I hate it. Whose idea was it to come back to Colorado in the winter? Holy cow, y'all, that frost was wild. I guess there was super dense fog and the wind just blew and froze it onto all the plants.
Yeah, it looked real cool. Like it made this
Very
epic
cool.
ice crystal pattern on all the trees.
Everything turned into like a winter cactus is what it looked like. So yeah, last time you guys saw us, we were actually traveling around Europe. We took a very sunny cruise through the Canary Islands, but we are officially back in the US of A.
Oh yeah, and before we forget,
Happy New Year! These might be like the worst glasses that anyone's ever created.
Oh my God, they're so stupid.
Okay. We have a very important mission to kick off 2025, and you better bet your butts it involves a vintage RV.
We recently made a quick stop over to merry old England to hang out with our friends Alex and Emma and their little baby bean, Noah. We've traveled with them all over the world, but hadn't seen them in like a year, so we decided to stop over to England and hang out with them for a little bit.
They actually have a camper van here in the States, and they were trying to get back over here over the last year, and it just hasn't happened yet, so we cooked up a little plan.
They're paying way too much to continue storing this thing in Colorado, so we decided to do them a little solid, and we are going to drive it from Colorado all the way down to Texas.
Yeah, we're gonna park it on our property, and that way it will ensure that when they come to the States, they have to see us.
We're in a little rental car right now, and we decided to do a little road trip from Missouri, where we were hanging out with our families for the holidays, over to Colorado. Mainly, it was because we are just so tired of flying at this point.
Yeah, yo, we took 9 flights in less than 2 weeks in Europe. It was too many. We're done.
We are actually pretty close to Denver right now. We just saw the Colorado Rockies off in the distance, snow-capped and beautiful as usual. I also just got a message from Alex that they couldn't find the key, so we might be breaking into this van.
All clear?
Yeah, we pulled over for this segment because we hate driving and trying to talk. It's very distracting.
Yes, and we had a lot of props going on.
All right, Colorado, here we come. All right, we made it. What is behind lucky door number 17?
Ooh, hopefully a van that runs.
I've never boosted a car before. We gotta make this quick. I think they got cameras.
Is Dominic Toretto coming to
yeah.
help us?
You guys, I forgot just how awesome this old van is. I love everything about it.
It's so cool. You guys remember we did a swap with them back in the day. We stayed in here for 9 and they stayed in our Black Series. Some of y'all thought we were dissing pretty heavily on the van, but what you don't understand is the stupider and quirkier the van, the more we love it.
Yeah, that's all compliments.
Yes, we absolutely love Phoenix and we are so excited for this trip.
But can you handle the wide body?
I don't know, can you?
All right.
I don't know. How's it going down there?
Pretty good. We managed to break into the vehicle. It was pretty easy, but it has been a long time since I've hot wired a car, back in my younger days. But I think I can figure it out. Red wire, blue wire. You got some wire snips?
Oh shoot, I think I left them at home.
We need wire snips for sure. Oh, we got a noise. Something's turning on. Oh, I did it! I hot wired the Phoenix. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Sweet. But don't show them that. I'm just kidding, you guys. They actually found the keys and they left it behind one of the wheels. Did you guys really think I was hot wiring this thing?
I don't think a single person did, no.
Yes, you did. You guys fell for it. Come on. I wish I could hot wire a car though. That would get us out of a lot of jams. because we have a lot of old cars that are very hot wireable. So you guys saw that they had it stored in one of these big old indoor storage units. It's expensive, but it does the trick. Definitely helps you from getting mice and other critters.
Surprisingly, I don't think a single thing has gotten in here. I don't see signs of anything. I don't smell anything weird or dead.
All right, we're in a time crunch. We gotta go return our rental car. You have to drive this though, because you're the only one on their insurance.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I gotta be alone for a while.
Can you handle 45 minutes without me?
Oh, it's gonna be pretty hard. That's maybe the most we've spent since we got married. I forget how quiet it is in here compared to every single one of our other cars. But the plan is to make it to a gas station about 14 miles down the road. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. She needs a bit of gas and we're gonna check all the fluids and stuff once we get there. Hopefully, it's gonna be smooth sailing and so great. But immediately when I get into any of these old rigs, I just go on high alert, like what's about to break? What's about to fail? What light is gonna pop up saying there's a catastrophic error? We have officially made it. No issues other than, I don't know if you guys can see, took a turn a little fast and one of the drawers came out, but minor details. Sorry, Alex and Emma.
How'd it go?
It drove pretty well. A drawer flew out.
Oh, did it? Whoopsie.
My bad.
This thing's been sitting for a little while and we don't have time to take it to a mechanic.
Maybe
so
like a year?
What we have is what we get.
All right.
Cool. Success. We've just turned down a random forest road and I think this rig can handle it. It's a little bit icy, but not too bad. I think it still has enough grit. Well, it was getting kind of late in the day. We decided to postpone the driving and just find ourselves a little off-grid spot to camp for the night.
Which is really hard to do in Colorado.
Of course, you have to make sure that you're allowed to camp in that spot, but we've already done that. This spot should be perfectly legal. We shouldn't have any forest rangers showing up and kicking us out in the middle of the night. Whoa, it is bitter out here.
Oh, it's
God
just,
dang.
it hurts, y'all.
But it's a pretty beautiful spot. We're just in this little valley over here. You can see some mountains off in the distance, some mist rolling in. Oh, it's cold. Are we gonna survive tonight?
Maybe with enough body heat. Hey yo.
All I need is that body heat. Oh, who sings that? Selena Gomez.
There you go. All right, we got the heater going in there, getting Phoenix all warmed up, because you guys, it is so cold out here.
Yeah, it's not so bad when the sun's out, but there's this epic layer of fog that is slowly creeping over here.
Speaking of the cold, RVing in the winter is just pretty hard, y'all. And you guys know we have taken our RVs through some pretty brutal winter storms. But there are a lot of things you have to worry about in winter. First off, you always have to have a heat source so that you don't literally freeze to death. But then if you're in a storm, the snow and the ice cover your solar panels so you can't top back up, and then your power gets sucked down even faster.
But I'm feeling like we're pretty much good to go as far as power is concerned. You guys, we have literally everything plugged into this Anchor power station. It is even running a space heater right now, keeping this place nice and toasty. As you probably guessed, we have partnered with Anchor Solix for this video, and they have sent us what is easily the most badass power station that we have ever used.
This beast is the Anchor Solix F3800, and it holds a lot of power. So while it might be a frozen wasteland out here,
inside the RV, it's more like a tropical Hawaiian vacation.
Cheers!
We actually plugged our magic bullet directly into the Anchor and blended these smoothies up. Like all their products, it's just insanely rugged, and one thing we really love is this little built-in handle. It even has RV hookups built in, so we can plug this rig directly into it. This thing is a monster, y'all. It's got 6,000 watts of power. You can literally power a house with it. You can actually extend it by adding other Anchor batteries, so you can have tons of storage. Basically, the Anchor Solix F3800 is the ultimate power generator. And if you're ready to power your own adventures, you can head to the link on the screen or in the description below and get your own F3800, or you can browse all the other gear that Anchor has and you can find the perfect setup that is right for you.
Guys, there's a moose.
He just appeared out of nowhere and is completely ignoring us.
He's so big and black, oh my gosh.
As you guys know, the last time we were in Colorado, we were kind of bummed we didn't see moose. We saw a lot of other wildlife, but
I'm gonna say it was old Phoenix and the beans, because they have seen quite a few moose, I think, in their travels. They passed on their good luck to us.
He was so majestic. He had these little antlers and he was jet black. Man,
Yeah,
how cool.
He was way darker than I thought he was gonna be.
Y'all, we just found out that when you have the music playing up front, It plays in the back. It's the Macarena, y'all. You remember it. I mean, who could forget, really?
I just need roller skates to
You
really...
can turn around if you're gonna do the whole thing.
Hey, Macarena.
All right.
Ow.
Oh, jeez.
Jumped it in my head.
Speaking of being in a van again, you guys know that we don't really love van life per se because it's very tiny. Yeah, this is a good example of that. This is where we had to put all of our stuff because it wouldn't fit anywhere else. This is what always happens. This actually happens even in Clementine. We always fill the front with all of our junk. But night has fallen. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little eerie outside when you're just in the middle of the freezing cold in the middle of nowhere. There's no other campers out here right now. But the plus side, just earlier, I noticed a herd of caribou out there right in front of the vehicle. I tried to get a shot of it, but it was so freaking dark. I don't know if it really came across, but it was really cool. I'm having flashbacks to that little VW we stayed in Vancouver Island. Although this is much more space than that. Well, this is a one-person job, so
There's a... Aha.
good luck. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll set up a nice little time lapse for you.
Oh, thanks, darling. It's suspiciously quiet and slow.
That's cool. It's like the Earth Roamer.
You don't have to spend $850,000. You can spend... I don't know how much they spent on this, but not that much.
Nope. All right, now time lapse.
Okay.
Well, this isn't much of a time lapse because it's taken her 20 minutes to figure out these friggin' cushions.
Well, don't quite fit so they bubble up. That doesn't seem like the optimum sleeping position, but I think this is something.
All right, now time lapse restarting now.
All right, and that 8-minute time lapse is exactly why we are not huge fans of van life. It took me 8 minutes to make this bed and I am out of breath.
Okay, here I am. This is another reason why we can't get through the freaking hallway. Oh, I messed with the focus.
Oh no. But I will say, once it is made, this is maybe bigger than a king size bed, so that is
huge.
sweet.
The key is to just keep it made. But that's why we like the overcap bunk in our RV, which we say this every time we're in a van, but that was a key deciding factor when we decided to go with RV life versus van life.
Yeah.
Well, we survived the night.
We're alive!
Yeah.
And we're not frozen!
No, it was a cold one out here though, holy cow. But it was nice and toasty on the inside, so that was awesome. It was a pretty peaceful night. We heard a couple little like creaks and cracks and strange noises, but we chose to just ignore those.
Yeah, it was totally fine. I think it was just the elk wandering through.
This is about the time in the video where I do some epic drone shots, like driving through the wilderness and all these back roads, but I lost my drone.
It's gone.
When we were traveling around in Europe, I kept packing it in my suitcase, and then all of a sudden we get back to Missouri and it's gone.
I don't know. At various airports, they made you take it out for security reasons, and I think maybe we left it in one of the baskets.
I would never do that. So I'm pretty sure that some sneaky little baggage person might have pulled it right out of my bag. So from now on, that's a lesson. That's the first time that's ever happened in all the travels we've done, but I'll probably lock my bag from now on. I'm a little sour about it because I would have really cool drone shots right now. Maybe I can just find some really cool stock footage kind of the area.
Oh, yeah.
Let's cut to that. We got a long drive ahead of us, you guys, and we're in kind of a time crunch because, of course, it has been warm and sunny and amazing down in Texas, but the minute we get there, it's gonna be like in the 40s for the high.
Yeah, there's an Arctic blast coming. It's gonna dip down into Texas, and it's gonna freeze everything. And some of our vehicles and items on the property are not winter ready.
So we gotta go turn the heater on in our well house so those pipes don't freeze, and then our RV, I think, still has water in the lines.
Yeah, we didn't quite plan it out so well, but we've got a couple days to drive 15 hours in Phoenix. I think it'll be okay.
Yeah.
Thank goodness for cruise control. Well, we're officially back on the road, and as usual, we are making horrible time, y'all. It is already 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We've not had coffee. We have not eaten. We're very angry and very tired. Yeah, hangry. I need my coffee. That's okay, because the sun is out. The surroundings are beautiful. We saw a freaking moose, so you know.
All right, we're finally getting off of the frozen road, so back to regular roads from here on out.
Well, since we were making horrible time, we decided to just put the pedal to the metal and get some highway under our belts. So we have made it a whopping 1.5 hours south. to right outside of Colorado Springs, which I don't think we've ever been to before. But we came here because Alex and Emma recommended a little barbecue joint that is inside a gas station that they claim is super delicious. Some of the best barbecue, maybe they said the best barbecue that they've ever had. So we're gonna go in here and see how it compares to some of the best, because we've had the best.
All right. Look at this. It's a crate full of barbecue. They're really expecting you to order a lot of barbecue. Look how deep this thing is. We ordered a half a pound and he measured it out by sight perfectly, and it weighed exactly half a pound when he put it on the thing.
To the ounce.
Yeah, that was impressive. They are famous for their brisket. You'll notice on the sign though, they have brisket, which is what we got here, and they also have brisket moist, which costs a little bit more. Apparently it's just more fatty brisket. But that's actually one of Allison's least favorite words on the planet.
It's pretty rough.
I think a lot of people are actually in that boat though, the moist boat. This is their spicy chopped up brisket, so just brisket in a different form. We got a couple corn on the cobs. Tell me that doesn't look absolutely delicious.
Oh, it's smothered in butter too.
Yeah. And then the other side we got was a little cup of beans.
In honor of the beans.
Exactly, I didn't even think of that, but yeah, that's why we did it. The brisket is the ultimate test of good barbecue. If the brisket's good, everything's good. Tender, smoky, dare I say moist. We didn't even get the moist brisket.
Whoa, you don't even have to pay for the upgrade.
The flavor is good. It's got a little bit of fat in it. Pretty delicious. Look at this. Oh,
Or
it's a
maybe
liquor bottle.
There's this one.
Double fisting. Doesn't that mean something different to the rest of the world? This is what it means in America. Well, I was gonna get a really cool like slow motion food porn shot, but
Well, you wanted it moist and I made it moist, baby.
all right, that's enough. Man, the radio has been on point today. They've been playing all kinds of old 90s jams. We got some Nirvana.
It's making the 12-hour drive today almost not suck.
I think I mentioned I can't drive because we only ended up putting Allison on the Travel Beans insurance.
How convenient for somebody.
How you doing over here?
My butt's hurting, but we're making it. We thought we had a couple days to get down to Texas before everything froze. Last night I got down to maybe 29, just for a little bit, so we're hoping it wasn't too bad, but it's supposed to get down again.
Yeah,
and
so the damage might already be done.
Yeah, originally we were gonna space this out over 2 more days, but we're going the whole way today, baby.
Yeah. Boy, is this van rattly. So if you're wondering why there's a towel stuffed into the vent up there, it's because even though that vent's closed, it is rattling so bad that we just couldn't stand it anymore. So that was my solution.
It's rattling into our brains and souls. We made it! We're home!
That was a long drive, man.
That was a really long drive, man.
But you did it. Good
I
job.
did. I feel like I need a massage, man. My shoulders are...
I'll hook you up
tense.
later.
We've got our heater so that we can put it in our pump house.
Yeah, because we're hours away from it getting below freezing.
The grass is already crunchy, so it's starting to frost. Well, since I drove, I feel like you should do the honors of opening the door.
Okay. Well, ain't gonna be nothing in there.
You don't know.
I've never actually used this outlet in here. Hope it works. This outlet doesn't work.
Oh no.
There's no way this isn't just on the same circuit as everything else. All the wires are hooked up.
We'll have to start getting together every extension cord we own.
Well, it started raining like crazy outside, and it's freaking freezing. And to top it all off, we could not find any of our extension cords. I don't know where any of them went. But we have a plan B. The Anchor is coming to our rescue once again. But that's gonna keep our accumulation tank from freezing and ruining, and keep our pipes from freezing. And we remember to charge it to 100%. That's lucky.
Thank you, past Eric and Allison.
I know. Oh yeah. Oh, that's gonna do the trick.
Yay!
That'll do it. All right, well, I guess I'll put this on the ground, right? We want it lower, huh?
Oh yes.
We're good to go. Crisis averted. A very, very costly potential crisis.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to sunny Texas, y'all.
Oh my god, we made it down here just in time for this Arctic blast to hit. It's so cold and windy. I hate it.
It is below freezing, you guys. What the heck, man? But anyways, we've got Phoenix parked over here, meeting all of our little children. Clementine, Chuck, Blackberry. We got Ruby over there. But yeah, happy 2025. We're a quarter of the way into this century.
It seems wrong.
It doesn't
so
seem
wrong.
right.
We're getting pretty excited. We've been planning some stuff for the year. We have some house stuff. We'll really be back in Texas working on that. And then a lot of travel stuff, everything coming up.
All right, I think that's a wrap. It is freezing out here. I'm gonna go into the heat.
Yes, okay. Goodbye, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.